Dear students, we are in Eamcet Mathematics Functions 1A. Okay, see, until last class we have finished question number 31. From question number 32 onwards we will see in this class. Okay, functions. See, this question is asked in Eamcet 2018. If function from R to R, that means real number to real number, set of real number to real number, we are doing this function. Domain is real number and codomain. Codomain is also real numbers. Is defined by f of x is equal to, what is original function? Greatest integer of 2x minus 2 into greatest integer of x for x belongs to R. See, for x belongs to R, we need not write again. Why? Because here already have mentioned input domain is this. X means input only. Okay? Input only. Where bracket x or step x or greatest integer x is the greatest integer not exceeding x. Then the range of f is here they are not asking input, they are asking output, range. Okay? Okay, see, just 1 minute you think and answer this question. Okay, this is a direct answer question. We need not do anything. Okay? Direct answer question. But even though I will do as per procedure, let us first apply your brain and answer this question. Application of mind or whatever it may be. See what I am doing. See, 2x whatever it may be the input, but if it is inside the greatest integer, what will be the output? See, here output only they are asking. Don't forget, here output only they are asking. They are not asking input. Domain they are not asking. They are asking range. Range they are asking. Range means output. See, here I will tell one thing. 2x is there. X whatever you may give fraction, you may give integer, you may give rational number, irrational number, whatever it may be. After multiplication with 2, again that is going to become rational number, fraction or integer, whatever it may be. 1 by 2 if you multiply with 2, 1 it is going to become integer. Or else 1 by 3 if you multiply with 2, then this is will be in fraction only, like that it will be. But what will be the output of this? Naturally integer. Greatest integer function output is integer. That means output you are giving input as any real number, but output is integer z or I. That is the specialty of this greatest integer function. Same like this also. You see, minus 2 times of this greatest integer function. Again, this function is whatever you may give input, but output is greatest integer only. That means integer only will come. Integer is multiplying with integer. 2 is integer here. Again integer only. That means here you are getting integer minus 2 times of integer. What is the output? Integer only. See, even if it comes 0 also, 0 is also integer. That means nowhere we are getting apart from integer any other value. That is the logic behind this question. If you observe carefully here, x is between 0 and 1, equal to 0 and equal to 1, greater than 0 and less than 1, equal to 0 and equal to 1, like that mentioning. Okay, see, 0 to 1 it is there, means 0.5 will be there, 0.75 will be there, 0.25 will be there. Then is this the answer correct? No. Why? Because especially 0 and 1 should be there. Why? Because only integers should be there, output range. That means you have to cross mark this question. Okay? Now leave this, you go for this again. X is greater than 0 they are asking. X is greater than 0. See, again greater than 0 means whatever may be the number. Greater than 0 means 0 to infinity, but 0 is open interval. Why? Because equal to not there. Infinity also open interval always. But here also, rather than integers, all numbers will come. Fraction parts will come. Fractional parts, do they allow? No. That means this is also not correct. Come back here again. Same like that question. X is less than 0. That means minus infinity open interval to 0. 0 is also open interval. Why? Because equal to not there. That means here also see, here minus 2 may come, minus 3 may come, 0 may come, minus 5 may come, plus 5 may come, plus 2 may come, plus 3 may come, as per our analysis. But minus 1.5 will it become? No, but here minus 1.5 is there. What else? That's all. Why? Because see, 0 and 1 only it is appearing. But logically this is the answer. But procedure, as per procedure also we will see. Okay? Okay, now you tell me, whatever you may give x, okay, whatever you may give x, but it is you are multiplying with 2 times. Okay, multiplying with 2 times. And what it is going to come? Integer only it is going to come. That means, see here, integer, see input, what is input for greatest integer function? Input is a real number. You may give negative integer, positive integer, real, rational number, irrational number, whatever you may give. Greatest integer function will take all for input domain. Okay. For example, if you give 0, what will happen? First one is 0, second one is 0. 0 minus 0, integer only it will come. Okay. That means 0 will come. I have written 0 here. Why? Because here answer we have received answer 0, 1, we have tick mark also. But we are doing analysis now. Okay. Now you tell me greatest integer, first we will see this one. Greatest integer x is what? Greatest integer x is always integer. It may be negative integer or positive integer. Okay, positive integer. Or we can give. But finally, output also, see, minus 2 if you give, minus 2 only will come. Minus 2.5 if you give, minus 3 will come. But minus only will come. This is not modulus, minus only will come. Okay, we have given minus also. You see here, minus also, same thing. But same number we are giving here also. Say minus 2.5 you have given. 2 into minus 2.5 greatest integer, minus 2 times of minus 2.5 greatest integer. Is it okay? Definitely okay. You see here, 2.5 into 2 is 5, minus 5 this is. Okay? Minus 2 into minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 will come as a, here already it has become 5. That is why 5 only will come integer. But here you see what will come here? Minus 3 will come here. Minus 2.5 means less is minus 3. Minus 3 will come here. That means minus 2 into minus 3. That means you see, sorry, here minus 3. Minus 5 plus 6, that is equal to 1. Okay, 1. 0 we have seen, 1 also we have seen. That means whatever number you may give, either it comes 0 or 1. Okay, you try with your 2-3 numbers. Okay, see, everything you need to remember, I don't think so. Why? Because see, we are discussing and dealing with Eamcet questions. Several types of formulae are there. Every formula you may not remind. At the time also you analyze based on answers. You put the answer. That is not wrong. Okay, theory I can tell greatest integer function what to be taken and all. But today you remember, tomorrow you are going to forget this. But this type of application of your mind, this is not going to forget. Okay, let us go for 33 question. Okay, see 33rd question. Question number 33. If the range of the function f of x is equal to minus 3x minus 3 is, this is the function. Okay, minus 3x minus 3 is the function. The range they have given 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 18. Okay, this is only the range. Okay, range is not like interval from 2 to 33, 2 to 40 or minus 2 to minus 3 like that, they are not there. Fixed range 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 18. Only this is the range. Then which of the following elements is not the domain of f? That means domain you have to see, they are not asking to find the full domain. Okay, they are asking us to find element, which element is not belongs to in the domain like. Okay, see, we will do one thing, from 2 onwards we will come back. Why? Because 1 is answer here, but even though we will see from 2 onwards. See how to do, why? Because here answer 1 they have given, minus 1 is the answer, but always may not give in one position, they may give at last also. See 4 if you take, 4, see domain only they are asking me how to do input na, f of 2, if 2 is there giving, f of 2, f of 2 is equal to minus 3 into 2 minus 3, that is equal to minus 6 minus 3, that is equal to minus 9. Minus 9 is there, which is not belongs to, like they are telling, which of the following element is not in the domain. That means this is in the domain, 2 is in the domain. Why? Because 2 if you do, minus 9 will come, minus 9 is there. That means 2 in the domain. 2 you should not take this. Then you go for 1. F of 1. F of 1 means, see, minus 3 into 1 minus 3, that is equal to minus 3 minus 3, that is equal to minus 6. Minus 6 is there. That means f of 1, that means 1 is also in the domain. But they are asking which is not in the domain. That means 1 is in the domain, that is why you should not put to 1. Then go, that means this you should not take, this you should not take. Then go for minus 2. F of minus 2. Okay, f of minus 2. Minus 3 into minus 2 minus 3. That means minus into minus plus 6 minus 3. That is equal to 3. 3 is there. That means this option also you should not take. Why? Because minus 2 if you do, 3 will come, 3 is available. That means this is in the domain. Which is not in the domain they are asking. See, naturally whichever is not there here, that is the domain. Okay. Or else you can go again. You see f of minus 1 is equal to minus 3 into minus 1 minus 3. Minus minus plus 3 minus 3, that is equal to 0. Is there 0 in the range? No, not there. That means minus 1 is not in the domain of this function. Like that you have to decide. Okay. This is the answer, like. Okay. Like this you have to solve this question. Let us go for 34th question. This question is asked in Eamcet 2017, means you can assume in latest questions also little bit easy questions they are going to ask you. Okay. Let us move on to next question. Okay. See question number 34. If a function from real number r to minus 1 1, that means here you may think codomain or range, but we will see afterwards what it is. That means if you give any real number, this is going to come minus 1 and 1 closed interval. Minus 1 is also going to come, plus 1 also going to come. Okay. In between, because see this is like interval, means in between also will come. And see this is belongs to f. G function real number to a they are giving. That means see here this may be codomain or range. Here codomain or range we are getting. Here this may be codomain or range. Okay. Wait. Are two surjective mappings. When surjective comes, means automatically you have to consider both are range, not codomain. That is why I am telling you, you have to understand the concept slowly. Until you read this word in your mind, this should be like codomain or range. A may be codomain or range. But when you came to know that two are surjective mappings, then both are ranges, not codomain. Why? Because surjective means onto function. Okay, onto function. All are occupied. All are occupied. Okay. Now come back again. And see this function, two functions they have given. In one function gx is there, in another function f of x is there, f of x 2 times is there. That you observe carefully. Both are equal. What is equal? Sin of g of x minus pi by 3 is equal to f of x by 2 into square root of 4 minus f of x square, or f of x whole square. Like that you have to take. Then what is a, like they are asking. What is a means here? G functions range. This G functions range they are asking. Okay, we have to find the range of the function G, not A. Why? Because function A range already they have given. Why? Because we came to know that after getting surjection, this is the range. Function F range already they have given. Function G range they are asking. Okay. How to get to function G's range? Because they are equating f of x range you are having. From f of x range, slowly you have to go to g of x range. Okay. How I am going, you observe carefully. Okay. Okay. Let us proceed. See, f of x range they are given. You see, f of x is there, but f of x range is minus 1 to plus 1. Is this correct? No. Why? Because equal to is also there. Closed interval. Closed interval means like that you have to take. Is it okay? First you see f of x. Why? Because f function range is this one. F function will come -1 to +1 like. Okay? Okay. Now go back here. Is this okay? F of x whole square also they have given. Again you put comma. See what I am doing. F of x square also I am taking. This time. That means I am squaring both sides. This side -1 if you square 1 will come. This side +1 if you square 1 will come. But is it correct? Not correct. Why? Because see from 1 to 1 limits will not be there. Okay? 0 it is going to come. That is why you have to take from 0 to 1. How can you analyze this? Because see -1 to 1 is there means it is crossing 0 2 times. Squaring if you do automatically from 0 to 1 only you have to take. Negative you should not take. Positive you have to take. Okay? Like that you have to analyze this. Okay? See slowly I am getting this completely. How I am getting you observe. First I have taken f of x, then I have made f square x. Then you see I am going to multiply with -1 all sides. -1. Why? Because minus f of x square I want. See what I am doing. I am putting again comma. I am multiplying with -1 means 0 into -1 is -0. Because there is no -0. Okay, this is minus f of x square. Minus f of x square, and this is -1. Is it okay? Sir, this is minus f of x square. Minus. Why? Because minus we want. Minus 0 -1. Okay? Now come back. See, I am adding 4. All sides you have to add 4. This 4. You see how I am adding. 0 plus 4 is 4. If you add 4 here like this, it will become. If you add 4 for -1, 4 -1, 3. Okay, see. Now see, as per this. Okay? We have made like this. 4 we have added. 4 if we add 4 will come. That side 4 if we add 3 will come. 4 minus 3. But you see, is this correct? No, not correct. Why? Because see, limit should be from 3 to 4, not 4 to 3. I am interchanging this. See, rather than changing here, I am changing here. Okay? You see what I am writing again. 3 to 4 minus f of x square to 4. Is it okay? First you see. 3 to 4 is correct. 3 is smaller, 4 is greater. Okay. This is not correct, but you have to change, interchange. But as per our procedure, that was there. But again, you have to change this. Now you see, 4 minus f of x square is there, but you have to apply square root also. Then apply square root. Apply square root. If you apply square root in between, then you have to apply square root for both. So you see, root 3 you have applied, root applied, then root applied here also. 4 minus f of x square. Okay, and you have applied root here also, root 4. Root 4 means 2, but let it be root. Why? Because root 4 if I write, you understand it easily. Okay, then you divide with 2 again. See, this is already 2. 2 by 2. Write down. Here root 3 by 2 and square root of, you see here we are dividing with 2 means 1 by 2 how to write. First we will divide it 1 by 2, afterwards we will multiply with f of x. 1 by 2 into square root of 4 minus f square x under root. Already 2 is there, 2 by 2. You understand? Why? Because we have divided with 2 all. Okay, now you multiply with f of x. See, while multiplying, you observe carefully. Lower limit side -1, upper limit side with 1 you have to multiply. F of x. In between you have to write only f of x. Why? Because f of x is -1 to 1. Already we have written here -1 to 1. Same f of x you are keeping here means -1, 1. You have to multiply both sides. See what I am doing now. Okay? -1 into root 3 by 2. You see, -1 into root 3 by 2 is this side. And here f of x will be there. Earlier not there. Divided by 4 minus f square x. Okay. Here you see with 1 you are multiplying, what I am doing, I am writing like this, 1 into 1 like. You understand this? Okay. What is the final result? Final result is the minus root 3 by 2, minus root 3 by 2. Okay. And this side is 1, but you see, is this equivalent to this one? Sin of g of x minus pi by 3 is equal to this one. Then you write this one. Sin of g of x pi by 3, g of x minus pi by 3, then close. Then you see 1 into 1 is 1. That means, see, you have got the range of this function complete. That is equivalent to this function range. Okay. If you find the range of this function, automatically you will get the range of this function. You require this only, range of this function only a. That is only they asked. Okay. Now come back again. Okay. Now you see where sin theta is between minus root 3 by 2 to 1. You tell me now. Why? Because now we are going to remove sin. Why? Because see, you consider g of x minus pi by 3 as theta. Sin theta minus 1 to plus 1 will come. But here plus 1 is that side, okay, pi by 2 we will write that side. But here you see minus root 3 by 2 is there. Root 3 by 2 will come where? 60 degree. Minus root 3 by 2 minus 60 degree. That means minus pi by 3. Write down. That means theta we are writing, not sine. Okay? Sine. See, these are under the what we can say. This thing. We are getting angles now. You see what I am writing. Now I am removing sine. You see what I am writing. G of x minus pi by 3 will be minus pi by 3. Because minus 3 root 3 by 2 means minus pi by 3. Okay. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 minus. Okay. And this will be sin pi by 2 is 190 degree. Pi by 2. Is it okay? Why? Because sin I have removed. Okay, sin I have removed. That is why I can write this. Is it okay? Okay. Now you see, you require g of x. G of x, if you want to get, means you add plus pi by 3. Plus pi by 3, if you add, this is going to become 0. Only g of x will be there. That means plus pi by 3 plus pi by 3. Write down. Minus pi by 3 plus pi by 3. G of x. Only g of x will be there. Why? Because minus pi by 3 plus pi by 3, if you add, this is going to eliminate. This side pi by 2 plus pi by 3. Okay. Now you see, both are going to get cancelled. 0 will come. Let me see in the camera. Yes, one more line will come. You see, now you see g of x value will be, you see, 3 pi plus 2 pi, 5 pi by 6. That is, write down. This side 0 and g of x. This side is plus 5 by 6. Okay? Plus 5 by 6. G of x is plus 5 by 6. Okay. Now you can write this value. Why? Because see, g of x value they are asking. Range. Range is that only. Okay? G of x is the function here. G of x is from 0 to plus 5 by 6. And is it equal to on both sides? Yes, equal to only. Why? Because see, closed interval only. We have written closed interval. You see, like this also you can write. G of x range is A. A is now not required to write range. You write like this. A belongs to closed interval 0, 5 pi by 6. Like this you write and close this question. Okay? Let us move on to 35th question. See, question number 35. If bracket, that means step function bracket they are denotes greatest integer function. Okay? Then domain and range of the function they have given, domain and range you have to write both. Okay? See, f of x is equal to sin of greatest integer x into pi plus tan of greatest integer x into pi, divided by 1 plus greatest integer x square plus greatest integer x to the power of 4 they are asking. This is the function, and you have to write domain and range respectively. Okay, first one is domain, next one is range. First one is domain, next one is range. First one is domain, next one is range. Domain, range. Which one is correct among these four? They are asking. Okay, now this question asked in Eamcet 2017. You see, for looking it is very tough question, but this is very easy question. Why? Because you see, you tell me now, for greatest integer function, what will be the domain? Real number. Any real number you can do. 0 you can do, negative number you can do, positive number you can do, anything you can do. But to define these functions, first denominator should not become 0. Now you tell me here 1 plus something is there. Whatever you may do, here only you are giving, but 1 you cannot change anything. If it is becoming 0, okay, 1 is there. Even if it is both becoming 0 also, 1 is there. That is one thing. But together should not become minus 1. But is there a possibility of becoming those minus 1? No. Why? Because see, minus 1 comes also, square it is going to make is plus 1. Minus 1 comes also, power to the power of 4 it is going to make it as plus 1. That means always these numbers are going to become plus 1 only. Why? Because all squares, plus 1 plus 2 it is going to become. That means denominator there is no problem for real number input. You see what I am writing? For denominator, domain is a real number. Even not required to give negative real number, positive real number, like why? Because here R positive they have given, R positive, not required. Okay, not required. You can give, see, domain they are asking. Okay, domain R positive not required. Directly R you can give. R minus 0 they are mentioning, you wait. Can you give 0? Definitely you can give 0. You see here, if you give 0, 0, 0 plus 1. That means, see, denominator, see, numerator, even if it becomes 0 also, we don't bother. Denominator should not become 0. That means this answer is not correct. Why? Because R minus 0 domain is not required. Directly you can give. R plus minus number you give or not? Wait. You tell me. Minus 1 I have given, but R plus is only positive real number. These two. Okay? Minus 1 I have given. Minus 1 whole square. Plus 1. Minus 1 whole to the power of 4. Plus 1. Plus 1 plus 1. Plus 2. Plus 1 plus 3. Function is defined. When function is defined, then why should we give only positive real numbers? These two you cross mark. See, 3 are cross marked. You have left only 1. See how you are, what you can say, elimination. With elimination also you can put the answer rather than doing all cumbersome or something like. That's what I want to say. Anyway, I am going to do, but you wait and see. Okay, now answer is this one. Answer is this one, but analyze more. Only we have seen only denominator domain. What about numerator domain? Numerator domain I already told. You can give any real number if it is in numerator. You give 0 also, you give negative also. Why? Because sine minus pi. Okay? Sine plus pi. Sine 0 pi. 0. Sine 0, tan 0. 0 will come. But here 1 is there. 0 by 1 is again 0. That means function is defined. That means numerator also. For numerator also, domain is R. Okay? Domain is R. Domain case over. Now we go for range. Range means output. What will come? Okay. See here. Already we have seen that any number you can give minus, plus, or anything. But here 0 case we will discuss first. Negative case, positive case, like that we will discuss. See, 0 case if you discuss here. 0, 0 you have given, but denominator is 1. When you give 0, x belongs to 0, denominator is 0 plus 0 plus 1, 1 will come. Wait. Go numerator. If 0 comes here, 0, sin 0, 0, tan 0, 0, 0 will come, but here 0 will come. 0 by something is 0. That means output is, range is 0, but here 0 is there, wait. Why? Because we have seen only x belongs to 0 only. We have not seen anything. Then you go back again. X belongs to any real number minus 0. Why I have written minus 0? Already we have seen 0 here. That is why I have written, or else you don't require also to write. Now you tell me, I have given 3. positive real number. 3 into pi, sin 3 pi, tan 3 pi. You see, for sin, for tan, I am writing here, pi values you have to take. Pi value means here pi. Okay, see, 0, 1, 0, minus 1 for sin. 0, infinity, 0, infinity for tan. That means at pi both are zeros. Sin pi is also 0, tan pi is also 0. You see, whatever the number you give here, that is going to become integer that you keep in your mind. That is going to become integer. That means, see, if you give 1, 1 pi, 0. If you give 2, 2 pi, 0. But what if you give 3.5? 3.5 means it is going to become 3, integer 3. 3 pi it is going to come. 3 pi means again 0. Okay? Any pi. You see, here also 0, here also 0. 2 pi means it goes this side. 3 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi. Whatever may be the pi. Minus also. All pi values are 0. That means numerator is always 0. Numerator is always 0. When numerator is always 0, but denominator is not always 0. Denominator is at least 1 will come. That means total range will be 0. That means this is correct. Okay, only 0 will come for this function, range. Okay, that is why this is answer for your question. Like this is analysis only, but by elimination method, within few seconds you are going to put this answer. Okay, in examination, by elimination method only you keep. Don't waste your time. Okay, let us go for 36th question. Okay, see question number 36. The range of 1 divided by 2 minus 3 cos 3x is. See here they are asking range. They are not asking what we can say domain. Okay, they are not asking domain, they are asking range. Okay, see what will be the range and how you are going to find this. You see what I am doing. Okay, now you tell me cos 3x where. See here 1 and 2 you cannot do anything. Why? Because you are going to do input at x only. X is there with cos 3x. You see what I am writing now. See cos 3x value will be like cos theta. Cos 3x value will be like cos theta only. Cos theta value, you consider 3x as theta. Cos theta value is from -1 to +1. Equal to also and greater than -1. Equal to and less than 1. Okay, cos 3x value. Okay, that means here the value is going to become -1 to +1. Okay, you see what I am writing now. See here range they are asking. Range. You see 1 and 2 we cannot change anything. You see 1 divided by 2 -1 minus of -1 2. So entire this function. Okay, entire this function. I am taking this as f of x. Okay, f of x. You see f of x 1 by 2 minus of -1. Okay, so equal to also I am keeping. Why? Because see cos 3x equal to -1 equal to +1 also it is going to become. Okay, that is why I have put this one by symbol. Okay, then you tell me now 1 by +1 also it may happen. +1 also. You see what is going to happen. 1 by 2 minus cos 3x may become 1. Is it okay? Definitely okay. Okay? Definitely okay. You see now 1 by 2 minus of -3 is 1 by 3. F of x will be like this only. 1 by 2 minus 1 is 1, that's all. 1 by 1, that means 1. Then by seeing this, what you can say here, range 1 by 3 to 1, closed interval, not open interval, closed interval. This closed interval came from cos theta. That means this is the answer. You see same answers are there, but open interval, closed interval. You have to opt for closed interval. Okay, you understand this? See, we will stop this class here. 36 questions we have done, and 1 or 2 more classes we will take. We will close this chapter. Okay, thank you.